Ahoy there, and welcome aboard. My name is Adam Klein, and that is a ridiculous picture of me. Well, anyways, let me give you a bit of background about myself. I graduated from the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy in 2011. My hat should be somewhere in the top left corner of this picture. While there, I got my nickname, the Bear Jew. The guy on the right in this picture gave it to me after I tore my ACL playing rugby. I was grumpy and threatening to hit people with my crutches, and this just happened to coincide with the release of Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards, and the nickname just stuck. I guess the fact that I was one of the few practicing Jews at the academy also factored into it. Anyways, while at the academy, I learned how to be an engineer on ships, like this one. Some of the jobs include rebuilding air compressors, inspecting fuel tanks, and repairing heavily corroded electronics. The job can be a bit dicey at points. Just look what happened to my pants while I fell off a dock on a tugboat. Though you do get to see some great sights. Bridges from a new perspective, gorgeous sunsets, and joint maneuvers between civilian and military personnel. One time I got to sail into Pearl Harbor right next to the Arizona Memorial. You also get to work with some fantastic people. I'm also an officer in the U.S. Navy Reserve. When you graduate from the academy, it's part of your service commitment. For this past year, I was on active duty with Military Seal of Command Far East, where I worked with Admiral Swift, Commander U.S. Pacific Fleet. Also retired Vice Admiral Tyson, who was the very first female commander of a carrier strike group. A lot of my time, though, was spent going to observe Navy transport ship operations, like this one that happened in Thailand. Traveling comes with some fun times. I made friends with a remarkably curious statue in Estonia. I had a less than friendly encounter with a monkey in Singapore, and I had a remarkably one-sided conversation with a Catholic nun in Thailand. Language barriers are a bit of an obstacle. But after thinking on it for a while, I decided I was missing something. I've always enjoyed helping people, but I don't get to do it as much as I'd like. This led me to pursue a career as an engineer, a part of humanitarian missions, and I stumbled upon YWAM ships. These are ships that provide medical care to people of Papua New Guinea, who may go their entire lives without seeing a dentist or any sort of modern medical care. Crewed by a group of volunteer doctors, officers, and technicians, this ship goes to remote parts of the secluded nation and provides medical treatment to those who desperately need it. Explore this site and see how you can join me on this voyage. Learn more about the mission of YWAM and how you can support myself and the rest of the crew. At the very least, it should be entertaining, and I hope to make more videos of a bit of a higher quality. Thank you very much, and anchors away.